Assumption. The Blessed Veil. Do you want to talk with me? No? I talk to you? The tiny glowing archon bathes you in warm light when you approach it. I'm placing warm light. Immunities to negative things, immunity to mind, detecting spells, poisons. Yeah, seems like a nice place. Heavenly Soul.
Yes?
Universal harmony is not a natural condition. It must be maintained through the will of souls like thyself. So what's the thing I have to do here? I doubt it's battle. Hopefully it's not riddles. Be something. And it's a gigantic dead end. Fuck. This is what you get when you try to go exploring. I'm going to try find some kind of a map marker here. We're for powerful equipment. Powerful good aligned equipment, hopefully. We don't need the weapons. It's... Ooh, Angel.
Greetings.
Our arrival has been anticipated, traveler. Proceed forthwith to the Cathedral of the Seraphim. There ye shall find the answers ye seek. Isle of Light. So what's the point of this place then? And a woman.
You are welcome here.
This beautiful figure stands here lost in contemplation before noticing you.
Dear pardon, my lord, dear lord. My mind hath drifted away like clouds under a noonday sky. I did not notice thy arrival until this present moment. Prithee relate unto me thy storied journey to these hallowed realms, for thou art a stranger to this place, and travellers such as thee and thy companions are rare indeed.
Uh, Hello there. Are you an angel? You're reenacting Star Wars? She blinks at you in surprise.
Your speech is rather different than I'm used to, far more contemporary. Excuse my formality. As to your question, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am no angel. I'm the muse Eoipe, and you are from the material plane, aren't you? I haven't seen a mortal walk these realms in eons. Everyone around here talks of in these and thous. How can I be expected to write modern epic of unprecedented heroism, while remaining relevant to recent worldly events, if people keep talking to me in a centuries-old language? Oh, pardon my rant. I'm just a little frustrated. What is your name, dear human? And what brings you here?
I'm Ramirez Swift. I'm on a quest to prevent a great evil from destroying my homeland. I came here to seek the aid of the heavens. Her eyes, previously distracted, immediately light up. Literally.
You're a hero. This is most fortunate timing. Would you like to tell me the events that led you to come here? I'm eager to compose an epic tale of adventure.
And you want me to do mine? You want to do mine? I'm flattered. Aoipe flashes you a disarming smile.
Well, it isn't like I have many people to choose from. I will hear that tale if it pleases thee. Drat, there I go again. I really must travel more. This place is wonderful to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here. But I digress. Tell me your tale, I beg you.
Perform. Ugh, no, 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 no. Uh, ugh, fuck. Okay, we'll go with that. This is gonna be horrible. Certainly, my tale is long and full of danger, excitement, intrigue, and romance. Where's the fucking romance? Aoipe listens politely as you tell your very long and eventful life. After several hours of speaking, you finally bring her up to date to your adventure.
Thank you for telling me your tale, Rammer. I think, with a lot of work, I could make it into something truly magnificent.
My pleasure. Storytelling is not really my strong point, and I'm sorry you had to suffer through that.
Aoipe laughs. It was a very fine tale, I assure you, and you tell it well. To be the grand epic I want to write, I will simply have to embellish the language somewhat. Fear not, the facts will remain true to the story. There's certainly no need to make the story any more wondrous than it already is. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's nothing else. I must take my leave of you now.
That's quite all right. Go ahead. I know you heroes are a very busy bunch.
Okay, this is probably something Bard can get something amazing from. But she wasn't impressed. I don't blame her. Guess we have to go to the Isle of Light. This place doesn't seem to have anything. Impossible. Yeah, we probably don't want to cause trouble here anyway. I'm guessing this is just conversations mostly. Us failing in different type of checks and that. Maybe not all, because we have okay wisdom. Celestial Avengers. Angel, angel, angel. Cathedral of Seraphim. Okay, now that's impressive. Veritas, Benedictum, and Serenity.
Yes?
I bid thee welcome, Ramir. I am Benedictum, the right hand of blessed Aielund. We do not customarily welcome visitors from the mortal realms here before they are ready, but in this instance an exception must be made, for thy arrival has been expected for some time. I can guess how you know my name, but I don't understand how you could have anticipated my arrival. Benedictum has been blessed with powers of foresight and prophecy, Ramir. All things are known to him. All things? Veritas, my comrade, exaggerates. Oftentimes I receive impressions of what may come to pass, but of all the prophecies I have been witness to, None come to me with more clarity than thine. Thou art destined to battle a great evil, and thou couldst ask for no better companion than Nelly's Sandman. Welcome to my realm, beloved disciple. Nelise seems almost overcome by Benedictum's gracious greeting.
I. This. Thank you, Divine Benedictum. I'm truly humbled by the beauty of your realm.
Yes, it's by far one of the greatest wonders I have yet witnessed in my travels. I thank thee, though we're also destined to come here, Nelise, and although thy mind is swirling with questions, I must ask thy patience a while longer. There are more pressing concerns to address, but fear not, all thy questions will be answered in the proper time.
Oh, of course. My concerns are purely trivial compared to our quest. Please speak on.
Yes, I seek your aid in fighting the Sakarin. I trust you know of them already. Indeed, long have I known of thy desperate quest, but that is not the evil of which I spake. Spake? Well, maybe it's an angel thing. They spake about things. Aid was requested, and aid shall be given. But my concern is for the force of destruction that threatens to breach the barriers of the universe and rampage unchecked through the planes of reality. What are you talking about? A demon lord called Abaddon. He was cast out of the Nine Hells by his generals during a great war amongst demonkind, and forced to roam the plains, futilely seeking to reclaim his realm in Hell. He had spent many years searching, and has recently found a way to traverse the planes of existence through an ingenious gateway that will let anyone travel to any place of their choosing, but only once. Do you think he'll go back to Hell through this gate? Why stop him? Because it is not his desire to return to Hell. Yet, with this portal he will be able to manifest fully upon the prime material plane, and conquer it with his demonic horde. No spell will be able to send him back to his hellish native plane, for the moment he arrives, the prime material will be his native plane. A demon lord of his power unleashed upon the unsuspecting world of thy birth would be nigh unstoppable, and millions will perish. Only then, with his powers multiplied, will he descend upon Hell to claim his crown as king of all that is evil. Sounds like trouble, all right. Robert lights up a cigar and puffs the smoke into Benedictum's face. Seems to me you might need some sort of army to stop him. Say a large number of divine beings whose powers are exactly suited to fighting this sort of enemy. Kind of like one you have just outside, actually. Benedictum seems oblivious to the cigar smoke. Thy meaning is clear, mercenary, despite thine dry attempt at humor. The powers of mine brethren and I do not extend far past this realm or thine own. To do battle against Abaddon twixt the planes of existence is far more treacherous. But stop this beast we shall, for I have foreseen the confrontation which thou art destined. So what you're saying is you want someone else to step up and do the work for you. Oh, and I prefer the term a monetary opportunist, by the way. Robert grins widely. I'm sure there are plenty of demonic gods throughout the planes of existence worthy of fighting, but I'm on a tight schedule. I need to stop the Sakarin, and I don't have time to fight your war. Benedictum raises a hand to his temple and pauses for a few moments. The path ye seek to thwart thine enemy is through the path of Abaddon and his army. Avoiding the confrontation is impossible. This I have prophesied. If thou truly seek an alternate passage to face the Sakaring in their abode in the sky, thy path leads through the plain of Asheron, through the very gateway that Abaddon would use to unleash himself upon all creation. Even now he is moving to seize control of the surrounding area in Asheron, and thus it is that I speak unto ye with certainty. Ye will be the undoing of Abaddon, or he will be the undoing of all that is. So he has access to the gate I need to use. Very well, what exactly am I going to face? We will face it together, Ramir, though we will be weakened by our proximity to the planes of chaos. With thy strength and the strength of thine allies, we shall prevail. Abaddon leads a horde of demonic half-dragon warriors, equipped with all manner of powers for inflicting pain and death. Fire and acid are their preferred weapons, and their blades radiate both. But it is not these warriors that cause us consternation. Abaddon himself is a power like unto the gods, and special measures must be employed to circumvent his impregnable defenses. What kind of defenses? I know the location of a creature, a being of unfathomable destructive properties. It is an entity known as the Tempest. What is this creature you speak of? I've never heard of such a thing. The Tempest is the result of a failed experiment of a demigod. It tried to create life, but only partially succeeded. The creature that was born was of pure energy, and seeks only to destroy all there is. It started with its creator, and then ran rampant through the plains, till it was captured by a cunning devil named Incident Di, whom had sought it for countless years as a way to consolidate his power in those hellish plains. He fashioned a talisman that would prevent the creature from harming him, and give him a measure of control over it. When he had triumphed over his enemies, Insidia's ambition grew, and he moved forth out of the hills and cut a swath of destruction unto all he met in battle. I led a force of my brethren to remove this entity from his possession, and it was during this titanic conflict that I imprisoned it.
You would unleash an evil to fight another evil? With respect, divine Benedictum, nothing good can come of this.
I understand thy concern, my beloved disciple. It is a calculated risk, one that must be taken, lest all ye know and love be destroyed by Abaddon. So you want to unleash this thing upon Abaddon? Is it powerful enough to destroy him? Alas, 'tis not that simple. Although we took the creature itself, Insidiae fled with the talisman required to maintain control over the Tempest, and without that, 'tis naught but a mindless tool of destruction. So, you need this talisman. Can't you go kill this devil and retrieve it? The Archangel smiles benignly. We would have to mount an invasion of hell itself, that would upset the balance of the planes, and the moment one of us entered hell, we would be detected instantly. We cannot act, but if an outside agent were to go there on our behalf, then there may yet be hope. Ramir, I beseech thee, travel to the Nine Hells and take back the talisman. You want me to go by myself, with just a few helpers? when an invasion by the forces of heaven would fail? Thou hast heard the phrase, where angels fear to tread. It is based in part on our unwillingness to upset universal harmony by invading hell. It had merely been misinterpreted over the years, but a small force of mortals, appropriately skilled and equipped, could venture there where we cannot. I would not ask this of thee if I thought you were not up to the task. What say ye? Well, if I need to fight my way past Abaddon in order to stop the Sakharin, I'd better get this talisman of which you spoke. I'll do it. Thy courage is an example to all, Ramir. Can I get some equipment from you to help me in this egg quest? Nay, for the blessed nature of our weapons and armor would be as telltale as if one of us were to walk into hell. Thou would be noticed and assailed by great numbers of hell's minions. In order to remain undetectable, thou must make do with thy current equipment. Upon thy return, however, I shall see to it that thou want for naught. Agreed. So whereabout do I need to go once I enter the Nine Hells? Thou art travelling via the Hall of Worlds. The doorway that doth open unto Hells is but a short way from Insidia's fortress. Proceed east from Mount Erebus, and thou shalt find thy target. The talisman is an amulet, no doubt being worn by Insidia himself. Strike him down, retrieve it, and return here. That is thy mission. And I better get to it. The hopes of countless beings throughout the multiverse rest upon thy shoulders. Go with God. Sure, no problem. The real question is, what are we going to do with the rest of the afternoon? Albert grins and puts his cigar out. Your rewards better be real nice and shiny, Divine One. We'll be back. Right, so can't ask for equipment now, because it's access up. Honeypot for the fucking devils. Is there anything else here? I don't want to spend too much time exploring this, since there's nothing happening here. I might as well get to the hills as soon as possible. At the same time, there was the muse here too, so there clearly are other things besides this one building. So a quick look around. It certainly looks like the cathedral is the only thing here. Right. To Nine Hills. Could I rest before going? The sooner we get the rest out of the way, the better. Allows us to start the timer for another rest. Anti-magic things. That's the goal. That's what I want to get if I can. It seems like this is going to be our last opportunity. So once they offer what they're going to offer to us, it doesn't matter what the anti-magic capability is. We'll have to take it. Please give me a Mordecai's Disjunction wand. That would be great. So Acheron is where we have to go last. Mount Earps. Welcome to Hell. Ramir, you seem a little upset. Well, I was just looking at the building we appeared to come out of. The building itself is irrelevant. For us, the doorway is merely a connection to the hold of worlds. Yes, but I mean, look at it. Is that some sort of demonic outhouse? Is that what's disturbing you? You don't find the notion of a demonic outhouse disturbing? Is it a place for demons to answer nature's call or torture innocence whenever they try to go? It is, as I said, irrelevant. But technically, it is not a demonic outhouse. This is the Nine Hells, not the Abyss, so it's a diabolic outhouse. Ah, right. Funny. So instead of a torture device, it's plotting our demise in an assortment of horrific and cunning ways. Ramir, clear your mind of this odd line of thought. We must keep our wits about us in this place, or something horrible may befall us. Yeah, we could be forced to go to the diabolic outhouse for all eternity. Okay, I'm putting it aside. Let's get this little jaunt over with. We don't particularly want to go to the mountain, do we? Well, naturally we want to go to the mountain then.
We are set upon a most perilous course. Keep your mind focused on our goal and we will walk out of here alive.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
We were not supposed to go to the mountain. I'm sort of curious though. What could be so bad about here? Just a few demons. It's just like I always pictured it. Let's get this over with. I don't fancy being a prisoner here for the next 1,000 years. Okay, 1,000 years. That's probably like a few moments in this place. Tormented souls.
Hi, yes. What?
I regret nothing from my life. They all needed to be killed. All of them. Sounds about right. Sometimes just people need to be killed. But that's just how it is. Sometimes you need to chop them up, shove them in suitcases. That's how it is. Or put them in barrels to rot. No regrets. I really don't want to run over the river of lava though. Probably a good reason why these people are in hell.
Yes. What?
Who comes this way?
I think it's nearly time for my 9 o'clock torturing. I'd better go get ready.
Elite Cornigans. Impossible. Big beans. Very difficult. This is gonna be fun. How good are you? They have plus 44 to attack. My armor class is 66, so they need a critical hit to hit me. And there it is. Critical hit immediately. And they're already dead. I'll try to block the beat fiend. It's not that bad.
I bring judgment!
Hellblade. 2d10 fire damage plus 6 vampiric regeneration. And the classic pocket change. I'm not sure if these are going to be of any use to us, but we'll see. They are hellish weapons. Elite, elite, elite.
The battle is on!
Only 4. That's like no Carnagons at all. 5. That's little Carnagons, I suppose. Yeah, I can easily tank this while the rest of the group kills them. Can do a little bit of damage, but not enough for it to really matter. The amount of damage even half-assed warriors can dish out is just amazing. Greater Asala.
I'll kill you!
That's an interesting spell that he's casting. Because I'm not really seeing saving throws or anything. That's the animation you get for the... I don't recall his name anymore. The death spell that I basically said was the shittiest one of all. Requires 2 saving throws. That's how it usually works. Here, because I didn't use it, I don't see the saving throws, I guess. Thing is, I wasn't even paying attention. Was it immune to death magic? Because some of these attacks have been coming through death magic immunity protection, and I'm wondering, is it the spell, or is it because of this is a specialty module with specialty spell rules? So it's a better spell here than normally would be. Like Plains of Torment. I think East was the place where we were supposed to go. Let's go east. We have the luxury, we can explore things afterwards. Now they don't have death magic immunity. They're just weaklings. Fine. Also affected by critical hits, so they have no chance at all.
Battle is on!
They have no chance in hell. This game definitely follows its own rules. Should be, yeah, hardcore. Area of effect spells will hurt party members. It's just that I think the spell Turnus is casting is the for fuck's sakes, what is it? It's the one that drains moisture out of your body to kill you. For the life of me, the name escapes me at the moment. The point is, it should not be affecting only hostiles, but it was blasted right on top of us. And I don't even see saving throws on any of our guys. So this seems to be... I don't... following its own rules. Like... the combat rules are like on normal difficulty. Every effect spells will not hurt your own guys. That's a sucks.
Them! Attack, I say!
Erin's matriarchs. You any good? No. Horrid wilting. Yeah, that's the spell. They're just no good. Kill the matriarch, please. Hit fiend. At least the matriarchs hit from time to time. Robert is in a bit of a bind there.
You cannot stand in my path!
I have to bail him out soon. Better not take chances with this. I'll help Robert. Everyone should have regeneration, so I don't think I need to heal. Fell Reaver. +7 keen, negative energy damage, massive criticals, Vorpal. DC 14 Vorpal is though something requires a critical failure, but it's a 5% chance to basically instant kill a guy. I'm not sure if you can protect yourself against that. Hammerheim. That doesn't particularly sound like a hellish place. Archduke in Sphere. Giselle. Unlike other devils, Erinyes appear attractive to humans, resembling very comely women, except for their huge leathery wings and sinister eyes. How is that not incredibly sexy? Classic succubus, but not really a succubus. Erinyes should have feathery wings, yeah. Angel life, fallen angel type. So why exactly is that's sort of implied that it's a negative thing. Because it's unhuman, right? It still gives them an exotic quality. Right, we are regenerating, but I think we want to be in a better shape for this. This might be one of those fights where I'll have to basically function as a decoy.
Hold this spot. This spot right here.
Right here, this spot.
You shall listen to me.
To me.
You come before a Duke of Hell.
Quite an impressive entrance you made there, mortal. Rarely have I seen someone with so much potential. But wait, you smell like you have recently been to a celestial plane. Devil grins maliciously. Ah, my old nemesis Benedictum. Always a thorn in my side. He sent you to take my talisman, did he not? He sure did. So why don't you just hand it over and maybe I'll leave you alone? You come before a Duke of Hell. How dare you try to give me orders? I will never relinquish the talisman, for it is the key to my ultimate victory. I parlayed with you enough, interloper. Now you shall join us here on a more permanent basis. He attacks.
You come before
And
a
we are
Duke
going to do
of...
a ream.
I'll split your
I'll kill you. You'll see.
Something about splitting my bones? Giselle has a whip. Corset, stockings, and whips. Right. Of course he does. Did I put down the... Good.
Get on them. Attack, I say.
I don't care who we attack, but we need to concentrate firepower. I'm the decoy. Ooh, I lost everything? No, I lost protection from evil. Ah, who gives a shit? I didn't even know I had that. Okay, instant death coming our way, maybe? I do have protection from death. Positive energy, 71 points. Really, that's the best you could do. That's just weak. Greater pull strength and true seeing lost. Well, he's getting there. And we're about to kill the first one. I frankly expected more from the Archduke of Hell.
Fall before my might!
I can easily heal myself. Don't need the aid of others. Since I'm the only one injured, I'll use the heal potions. She cast this, so it means it could potentially stun us. That's something I can't really afford, so... Why is attacking her is so tough right now? Attack rolls. 1, 2... yeah, that's probably the reason why we're having trouble healing her. It's regenerating faster than we're doing damage. Any massive negatives on you? Attack decreased, damage increased, saving throws increased. Still, attack bonus is closer to 50, so you should be hitting 71 points of damage. Who did that? Robert Black. Critical hit on a roll of 16, plus 51 to 67. Attack threat roll 70, 19 plus 51. Well, holy shit. She lost her only protection, she's gonna be dead in seconds. I'll dump her as a target. Go after the Archduke. Even healing won't save her now. Right. The general should go quickly after. How good is the Archduke? Absorbs 11 points physical, absorbs 28 damage. And I did 34 points. Massive amounts of damage still absorbed. General will die soon. Then this will end quickly. Archduke isn't that good of a fighter. Infernal Shield of the lower planes. Plus 8, good damage soaking, fire resist 30, elemental shield, firestorm. This is an okay shield. The Scourge. I sort of want to play with a character now that uses a whip as a weapon, because whip is a terrible weapon. It does 1d2 it does 1 to 2 points of damage and has a critical threat of twice, so it can do double damage on a critical hit. So what's that? 2 to 4 points of damage. So it's not a sort of a weapon you can really kill enemies with easily. But it has a natural disarming ability. So I was wondering, would there be a way to make that work somehow? You'd have to fight in a different way, not just... You'd have to try something. Diabolic armor. I can see a shoulder pad. The armor of the Erinyes of Hell that both protect and enhances the wearer's combat effectiveness. It's also rather slutty and not the sort of thing nice girls would be seen wearing. Still a heavy armor with the single shoulder pad. Plus 9 armor bonus. Yeah, it's incredibly good. 40 divine resistance. Plus 4 constitution and strength. Haste. Immunity to death magic. Only usable by evil and neutral. Great stuff. Well, that's what it looked like. Bastard Sword. Plus 7. Fire immunity 75%. Use Firestorm 2 uses per day. Fire damage bonus. So this would be an alternative weapon if we don't want to do cold damage with Robert. Cold damage weapon. This just has keen property on top of that. I'm not sure if I want to give this to him. He's going to start using them. Where's my amulet? Where's his body technically?
Get on them! Attack, I say!
I'm not as easy, and he's gonna be murdered in a... This is bad. Because the wrong people are there. Right. Now she can go down quickly. Wondering why I couldn't loot you. Hell staff. +7 staff, fire damage, a lot of fire abilities, epic spell Hellball, 5 charges per use. You could do 10 Hellballs with this. Hellball isn't particularly damaging. It's a nice solid attack spell, but what it is, I don't think you can resist it. So it will do the damage. Talisman of Tempest. The sapphire mounted in the center of this talisman is heavily enchanted with powerful spells designed to control a being known as the Tempest. While worn, the Tempest is bound to the wearer's will. Remove it and it shall most likely consider him or her its next meal. Right, no problem. Tyrannus has been so far the nastiest opponent for us. And I don't think he would be all that nasty now either. We have better spells with this grouping, especially because Tyrannus on our Saga. But also because we're not nearly as vulnerable to spells.
Hi, yes. What?
Job's done, I suppose. Seriously, people? Yeah, you can attack.
Attack, I say!
I think we're level 34 now. If you knew who you were fighting, you'd be running right about now. It's correct about that. Where to spend the points? Healing? I suppose it has to be healing. Don't really have any healing kits anymore though. Wouldn't we have anything else? Not really. Appraise? We can get better prices from shops we can't visit. I'll take the healing. One feet. Shit. Combat feat. A parry bogus fighter would be another. So whip and parry. There's still a couple of modules that I'm thinking of playing. Kingmaker would be one of them, and I don't know if the premium modules, because they're not exactly expansions, but there's a good prophecy related module. I'm not sure if whip user or parry user would be appropriate for either. The big toughness. Additional weapon focuses. That's something that's worth considering. No it isn't. I'll take the 20 points. The problem is we're not just relying on a weapon focus, we're relying on a weapon focus, weapon specialty, epic weapon focus, epic weapon specialty, improved critical threat on that weapon. So there's like 5 to 6 feats piled up on the scimitar. So a simple weapon focus is not in any way enough to compensate for that loss.
The battle is on!
hanging there. Help's coming.
I bring judgment!
I'll go using this edge as our path, just in case there's something there I want to see.
Get in step. Follow me. Get on them! Attack, I say! I'll kill you! You'll see!
There doesn't really appear to be anything of interest here. Bernice Matriarch.
The battle is on! I'll kill you! You'll see!
Oh my god. Don't really feel the need to fight against everyone.
Attack, I say!
Right, this cake. This cake. Epic dodge evades.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
I wonder if these guys react to my hellish equipment. I guess it's one or the other, either attack the cathedral or attack the tower. Which one doesn't particularly matter. It's more just a reflection of your alignment, and even then, you don't have to go with the devils, even if you're a somewhat selfish person. Just because you're evil doesn't mean that it's best to ally with other evil people. You know what type of backstabbing sons of bitches they are, so maybe not the kind of allies you're looking for. Still, we should be getting closer to the end. We will attack Abaddon, which will lead us to attack on the Sakharin. They have to be very good at this point to be able to oppose us.
Yes?
Thou hast faced a mighty foe, the devil lord from hell itself. You live to tell the tale. I am most impressed with thee, Ramir. Well, that was quite a fight, but not beyond my abilities. But I took the talisman from his charred remains. Thy presence in hell was not detected by the greater community. If thou had taken our equipment with thee, thou would surely have perished under waves of opposition. With the talisman, we can now unleash the tempest without fear of it turning against us. Thusly, I can remove it from its place of safekeeping. It will take me some time, but I will be ready for thou when thou eventually, inevitably confront Abaddon. Speaking of that, do you know of a way I can get into Asheron so that I can use this gateway you mentioned? The whole of worlds once contained a doorway to Asheron, though it has fallen into disuse over the years. Ordinarily, once someone enters that bleak realm, they can never leave. The door into Asheron via the hall was sealed to prevent anyone accidentally walking in there and becoming doomed for all time. I have a spectral key that will allow the door to be opened for a short time. Take it, and when thou art ready, venture forth into Asheron, and I shall meet thee. Be certain before using that key, however, once entered, ye will not be able to return to the hall. I understand. Thank you for your aid, Benedictum. Where's my loot? I shall take leave. I shall take my leave of thee now that to prepare mine forces to the confrontation to come. Beloved Serenity shall see to thy equipment needs. Farewell, Ramir. We shall meet again on the plains of Asheron. Goodbye, Divine Benedictum. I will meet you there. Who are you?
Greetings.
And now we will end the scourge of Abaddon once and for all. With thy help, victory is now within our grasp. Will you be participating in the battle, Veritas? I will, as always, be the right hand of my lord Benedictum, and you, Nalise, mine own daughter, thou hast prevailed against the forces of hell itself. Now, finally, I may impart unto thee the gift that I had promised.
What is it?
Ascendance. Stand steadfast, and receive Aielund's blessing. Veritas smiles and leans forward to touch Nalise on her forehead. Are you gonna get wings? We always knew she was Asimar, so this is not a surprise. Flail of Light. Oh, I didn't have Flail of Light previously. What did you do? Light Flail. Ah, fuck. Luckily I misread that. Ooh, did she get a attribute boost? I can't detect what she got. Huh? Nothing? She's signing.
Greetings.
Now she is truly my daughter, as she was meant to be. Oh, that is truly amazing. I didn't realize you could do that to mortals. As my daughter, she was already heading down the path of illumination. I simply helped her attain that goal a little faster. I could not have done this to anyone but her. How dost thou feel, Melise? Elise has a look of wonder and awe across her features.
I've never felt so at peace as I am right now. All the turmoil and the conflicts of morality that plagued my soul have been resolved. Finally, I now realize that I did the right thing in betraying king and country, for in the end we shall save them all.
A look of steely resolve replaces the appearance of serenity.
Nothing shall stand in our way, for our cause is righteous.
Well, this is an interesting development. Just keep a level head there, Nell. I don't need you going all zealot on me now. Nell smiles confidently.
That isn't what this is, I assure you, Ramir. The feeling I have now is indescribable. I feel complete at last.
That's quite a gift, Veritas. I must say I'm a little envious, but I'm sure she'll be invaluable for completing our mission. That was part of my intention, the other part being her access to Assumption after thy mission is successful. As a mortal, her access was in question, but now she shall be welcomed as one of us. I'm loath to leave thee, but my duty requires me to prepare for the battle ahead. I bid thee farewell, and look forward to our next meeting, my friends.
Thank you, Father. I too look forward to our next meeting with great anticipation. Until then, farewell.
Yep, thanks again, Veritas. Be seeing you. Yay! And his people need him. Right. So, what's the loot?
Warm winds.
Thy bravery has earned thee a reward of singular honor. Rarely do we give out our blessed devices to mortals, but thou hast proven thyself worthy, and thusly I offer to thee a suit of armor, a shield, a blessed hood, and a sword, that thee might face thine enemies with righteous power.
Yay! And I'm gonna drop them all to the ground. Uh, Armor, shield, hood, sword. That's clear inventory space. The entire page, definitely. I think I can squeeze it in. Thank you, Divine One. Rest assured, I shall use this equipment in only the most noble of causes.
I trust in thy judgment and thy sterling reputation. I have a long sword and a scimitar, both of equal power. Do you have a preference?
Scimitar, scimitar!
Done. Here too is thy new armor and shield. Wear them proudly.
I think I'll take the regular versions, not the female ones.
They were well earned, Ramir. I have also provided you with suitable mounts to speed your journey. You will find them outside. Now go forthwith and continue thy quest. Time is running out.
We also got arrows of divinity, whatever that means. Angelic shield. Plus 8 shield. Damage reduction. Plus 7 so 20. Charisma. Regenerate. Ah, this is shit. Why would I use this piece of shit? Shit! Well, it's not quite as shit. Oh, I'm using these for different purposes, right? Probably usable by good only. No, not even that. The leaves could probably get something out of this. She also switches equipment back to this shield for some reason. Yeah, this would be better for needs. I'm giving Robert the... for fuck's sake. Giving Robert the shield Nelise has, the lesser force shield. It has a damage reduction capability against physical, and that's basically been Robert's focus. The damage resistance on that shield isn't going to mean shit anymore. 25% of all damage, physical damage, is basically wiped out immediately. It also should have a equal armor class, a little bit higher apparently. And this is a lesser force shield, so there's a good chance we'll get a proper force shield. So he'll immediately get that one, if we find one. I'm taking this off. I don't want them to start switching equipment on their own. Anything else? Oh, can't identify this? Paragon of Virtue. Plus 7 keen. Slay alignment group evil. 2d10 divine damage. This is I can add the spell resistance or regeneration to this, but I think this is a better scimitar, because divine damage is pretty much impossible to resist. It's at the very least much harder. The devils were highly resistant to it, but in general terms, they were also resistant to the acid though. But Slay Alignment Group Evil. The difficulty class is low, but it's still a 5% chance per hit to basically kill any of our opponents. So we'll just upgrade this a little bit, and it's as good as our current weapon at the very least. What else? We got something else. Angelic Hood. Armor bonus versus Chaotic Evil, plus 10. Plus 4 Charisma, plus 4 Wisdom. Immunity to level ability drain and regeneration. I think I've been holding on to something that I don't particularly care for because it has the immunity to level drain. It was the shield. So I would get that back. The other attribute changes are nice, but I don't particularly care. There were other things. Arrows of Divinity. 2d10, 2d12 divine damage on hit, slay, alignment, group, evil. Was that it? It was an armor. Pretty sure about that. Not your diabolic slot armor, but a proper armor. Falchion of the Horde. 2d10 fire and negative energy. Plus 6 poison DC 20, 1d2 constitution damage. That's the ethereal key. Right. Armor of the Angels of Assumption. A heavenly plane close to Mount Celestia. This armor is absolutely magnificent, both in appearance and function, enhancing and fortifying the wearer. It's a plus 9 armor, damage resistance, negative energy, 30. Plus 4 charisma, plus 4 strength, haste, immunity to death, magic, and knockdown. The problem is the spellcast. The only reason I'm using this is the spellcast. And to be fair, I can do like a few buffs, then I'm can't do all that much anyway. So I'm thinking of ditching it anyway, spellcasting or not. Right. Which may not cast spells in Metal Art. But frankly, outside a few buffs, it's not like I can do much anyway. I can basically, if I have a chance to buff outside a fight, I'll get everything I can get out of the spells already. And I can switch the angelic armor on. Yeah, this will give us natural armor class of 70 in total if we want to. Still not sure about the build. But all the builds sort of suck. No shop for us to do anything with this.
Warm winds.
Right. We'll have to go and enchant the current weapon. Rather improve further upon it. Unicorns. You want me to ride unicorns? That's funny. Want to deal... I'm not going to ruin the end of this game by trying to play around with the mounts. The last place we could really get rid of the items is the frozen landscape. I don't recall if they had anything of interest. In fact, it's sort of a shame that all the shopping capabilities have been reduced. Basically, if you wanted to buy something, you should have bought them in the previous chapter. Ereni's matriarch, really? Yeah, they're totally immune to divine. But they didn't give a shit about the acid either, so... And they're the natural opposition to the angelic creatures anyway. So naturally they would have resistances to their abilities.
What do you want?
Can I... what did this have? Has key and it has damage bonuses +7, has their slay racial group, so... could use regeneration.
What do you want?
Spell resistance 32, regeneration plus... Right. Gonna talk to the two brownies here. Have you done something? Maybe made new potions?
Greetings to you.
Single potion of epic healing.
How are ya?
I'm point trading with him. I guess I'll make one last trip to the Twilight. We're basically at a situation where we're gonna buy something, we're gonna buy it now. I might change this. There was another +7 bastard sword. I would basically, it's fire version. I would basically put the same enchantments there that Robert has on the ice version. So in case we face ice immunity things or things like that, I have an option to just switch it around.
Would you like some?
Do you even have anything of interest? Do you have a... You don't have gloves. Good. There's +6 dexterity bracers I can give him. And his armor class is 61. I wonder what his dexterity is. They don't have a maximum dexterity bonus. But I think the armor class is increased by some spell, that's why the dexterity isn't gonna be affecting that. But dexterity of 26, that's all through enchantment. Intelligence of 38, Jesus fuck.
Would you like?
Anything else? Anything of even slight interest? Weapons are not interesting. We have enough healing potions. Clarity potions probably not. I'll buy a couple of extra. I'll buy healing kits. I don't expect to see any use for them, but there's the but. I'm sort of reluctant to sell anything. We have the room to store it. Right, it might be a bit inconvenient, but we don't know what we're gonna face, basically. Maybe some of the equipment we currently rely on turn out to be not good choices. This way we'll have something to fall back on. I don't plan on relying on any of this, but you rarely plan on failure, do you? Resurrection staff, right. We aim to succeed here.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
Right. We'll upgrade the bastard sword, and I think that's it. Then it's just moving towards the end and the inevitable confrontation with the Sakhavan. Normal illithids wouldn't be too much of a problem at this point. Still, the mind affecting is a problem. Because you really need mind affecting immunity against illithids. Some sort, at the very least ability so they can't just take control of you without a fight. If they can, there's not gonna be a fight in the first place. I'm not sure which rules we follow here.
What do you want?
Okay, what does this do? It needs to be keen and regenerate, I guess. Does it need spell resistance? Plus, I can afford to add that. I'll add the keen and regeneration.
What do you want?
It has too many powerful enchantments, so the maximum is around 6, I guess. Huh. Still, the keen was the important one. Regeneration, not so much. You are using a tactic with
Well
weapon
met.
and shield. I want you to stop dual wielding your melee weapons. I will stop dual wielding weapons, right. He might switch around the cold and the fire damage weapon, but he won't use them both at the same time. Right. Just need to switch the amulet on at the correct place. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. I have to assume Abaddon is going to be incredibly tough. Probably similar to Iron Lord's situation, that he's not... He might be defeatable with even without the Tempest, but I'm guessing at that point he's borderline impossible. So 30